The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up.
Now a handoff looking right. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Bray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Brady. Throwing right, and that's complete. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Brady. That's complete to Gale Sayers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Brady now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And now a fumble. Brady loses the ball. Was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, complete to Hilton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. They'll try and pound it in with Sayers. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Raiders here are going to get the football back. Charles, they are 4-4 as we have 9 weeks now in the books of the NFL season. And at 4-4, maybe you call them, what do you say, lurking in the AFC West right now? Just a little bit on the outside looking in.
Yeah, keep hoping for Kansas City to have some slip-ups in there. And for a while, people were wondering, hey, with Patrick Mahomes out, can you make that kind of a move? It's still a possibility. We'll see how it plays out. But remember, this team beating Detroit at home, they hadn't had a home game in Oakland since week 2. Because remember, they did have a home game in London against Chicago. Now they get 2 more at home. The Chargers, who got a big win against Green Bay but have struggled most of the year. And then Cincinnati, who is 0-4 right now as we talk about this, before they go and take on the Jets on the road.
On first down, Bray. Open man here is Gentry. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Bray. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. Looking to throw. Bray. It's caught. Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Throwing on first down. Bray. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. And a give this time to the tailback. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Charles, as Cleveland gets set to start this next drive, you know, things are really unraveling for the Browns. 4 straight losses now after the loss against Denver in Week 9. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Brady. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, hey, we talked about the AFC playoff picture. Let's look at the NFC. That's a different story. You've got Dallas and Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But with only 2 more wild card spots, going to be some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3. They would be in as of right now. But the Rams 5-3. Carolina, and whoever doesn't win the East out of either Dallas or Philadelphia, this is going to be a heck of a battle, isn't it? People are going to have an effect on this conference with every game that's played, maybe even teams that aren't in the conference. Because if you lose to someone, anyone, it could knock you out of the race.
They'll roll him out right. He's got it to Hilton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. On play action, now Brady. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Brady. Well, he's going to go for it all. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Stepping aside from this game for a second, how about us being in week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP talk we had earlier in the year. Who do you have right now leading in the MVP race?
Is this quarterback's edition only? Or
it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And the catch made by Hilton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Brady now to throw. And this one's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Check that. 5-20. Check 48 to Mike. Silver.
Now Brady on the bootleg. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock the outlet away and bring up 2nd down.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. And Dixon there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle.
In this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Here's Bryant for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
1st downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Ready. Guys, Mike, 49. Let's go, D.
Right back to him on 1st down. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the twist. Ready, go. Deep grip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done. Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And after a rough start, as we take a peek at the numbers, he's going in the right direction now.
So often when you see a game start the way we saw this one start for him, you just wonder if he's got a chance to bring it back at all, and that's exactly what he's done. Love seeing that happen simply because you know a guy has struggled, and now he's found a way to make things better. That's pretty good stuff right there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, and now it's second down. On play action, it's Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made taking the ball. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bray. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back live to Orlando. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also